All right.
Oh, hello. Let's see, because I can't find myself on here.
Uh-oh.
You know, it's weird. We are live, but I'm not sure. Okay. Oh, look at the top of the screen. It does tell us how many people are here. So we should give some people time, right? Yeah, there
Yeah.
we go. Got some people coming.
Yeah. Give it a second. Yeah. Brand new software. Still figuring it out.
Yes. It's so weird. I usually rely on my laptop for my comments. This is going to be a first for me
Oh,
as
yeah.
well.
I love it. I love it. Oh, yeah. There we go. I see.
We're live. Oh, see, now there everybody is. Okay. Hi, guys. Well, hello, my fellow HBICs. Tonight, I warned you all I was bringing in a special guest. We have Miss Manifest with Missy Renee. Hello, Missy.
Hello, hello. Thank you so much for having me, Kimberly.
This is going to be fun. Okay,
Yeah.
you guys, put all your questions in. We are going to dual answer things tonight. And I'm trying to think. This is not updating as fast. The comments, all right, so you guys, obviously you're aware that we're using different software tonight. So the comments on the screen compared to YouTube is a little bit slower. So I'm going to be relying on my phone. Just so Missy, you're aware, this is not updating as fast as it should be. Because
Okay.
there's a lot more in the chat than is actually here.
Gotcha. Gotcha. I figured there might be a little bit of a delay.
Yep.
No worries.
Oops, someone said two queens in the house. Hello. Love it.
Love it.
Okay, well, I see a question already. Want to go for it? It's from Divine Starfire. Hey, girls, can I manifest my SP if we're long distance in 2 months, no communication? I already know my answer. Yeah,
I know that answer.
no matter. What does Missy think about that? Do you
Can you
agree?
manifest your SP in 2 months with no contacts? Right? Is that the question?
It
Absolutely.
is. They're long distance and they've had 2 months of no communication. Can
Doesn't
they
matter.
manifest? Yeah,
Doesn't
doesn't
matter.
matter.
Nope. Doesn't matter. You can absolutely manifest.
Don't matter.
Ever. Ever,
That's
ever.
great. You know what I was thinking, Missy? Because I would refer to you as like the like the queen of visualizing. I am not the queen of visualizing. I had to exercise mental muscles. That's what I like to call it.
Oh, it
In
is.
order to get myself into visualizing.
Mm-hmm.
So I was wondering, maybe you could share, if you could give advice on how for somebody who is struggling with visualizing on how to do it.
Absolutely. Well, I mean, full disclaimer, when I first started to practice with visualization, I was terrible with it. I couldn't really see anything. It was like dark, fuzzy image maybe. My mind would wander. So it sounds like that's pretty typical. I think that's pretty typical when you're just starting because our
Yep.
imagination really is kind of like a muscle in the sense that we need to exercise it, we need to use it for it to grow stronger. Right?
Right.
Yeah. So, I mean, first above all else, practicing, 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 practicing. And even Neville was, he went on a lot about with meditation and visualization, these things do
Yep.
take practice. So that's, tip number one is just practicing. And something that I did, an exercise that I did that helped was to kind of just, you know, focus on something like I would be sitting in a room and I would like, look at an object and have it like in front of me, and then I would close my eyes and I would try to replicate it to the best of my ability. Whether it was a lamp, whether it was a poster of something, just try to get that mental replication as
Yep.
best I could. And just little things like that, honestly. And just building it up, building it up, building it up. But I will say, like, if anyone out there struggles to visualize, know that this is fairly common when we're just getting started. It doesn't mean that you can't manifest, doesn't mean that you can't do it. Keep practicing, keep going.
Yes. Like I said, like it's like exercising the mental muscles. Like in a gym, you exercise the muscles. It's the same idea.
Exactly. I was terrible at it at first.
Yeah. I was too. My mind would wander, go all over that mess.
All over the place. All over the place.
All right, we've got some super chats that we're gonna address. The first one is from Conference Clips, so thank you very much. And the question is, what's better, subliminals or audible affirmations? I'm gonna say straight from the jump, just a personal opinion. I've shared this on my channel before. I'm not really into the whole subliminal thing. I don't like something that I can't hear. So if I had to choose between the two, I would pick something I could hear. That's just my opinion.
Yeah. No, agreed. Agreed.
I mean, I know that there's some channels that list what the affirmations are that are in their Audible, but that's just not my gig.
Yeah, same.
Yeah.
Yeah. Unless it's something you recorded yourself, and even still.
Yes.
For me, I always preferred hearing versus not being able to hear anything.
Yes, definitely. And from Laura P. Thank you, Laura. Laura, yours didn't have a question attached to it though, so if you have a question, put it in the chat, and Missy and I will get to it. Okay. I have done so many live streams on this channel, and I don't know why I'm nervous. Missy makes me nervous.
No, this is fun. This is fun. Everyone is so sweet. This is so sweet.
Ooh, the girl Amy said, you have no idea how much I've been looking forward to this.
Oh.
It was nice.
Thank you. Oh, this is awesome.
Okay, here's another one. Is it okay that I just haven't thought about my SP much at all? I just haven't had time, honestly. Still sleeping with the affirmations, saying them just not as much. Well, I mean, I guess my response to that is, if you're not thinking dominant negative thoughts about your SP, I wouldn't necessarily label it as you're doing something wrong.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Agreed. Yeah. In fact,
time.
Yeah. It sounds like if you've been busy and kind of occupied with something else, that's not a bad thing.
No, sometimes that's a good thing when you've got your mind on something else. Not that we have to let our manifestations go. It's just that sometimes it's helpful when we can just continue living our life while the work is being done throughout the 3D.
Yep. Agreed.
And here's a question from RJ. Do thoughts create? Missy and I already talked about this, guys, so we're going to subscribe to that question. I'm going to let Missy, you answer it.
Absolutely. And I already know, we were talking about this before we went live, and for the record, it is the dominant thoughts that come from the beliefs and assumptions that you carry. So is it the dominant, to us, it appears that it is the dominant thoughts. Yes. If you are having persistent thoughts of, positive or negative, then that is ultimately what is going to appear in your 3D. Right? But I guess the whole point of the video that I posted in reference to what that was asking is that, I've had a lot of people come to me in a panic because they would have, like thoughts here and there, and the anxiety of, oh God, I had this bad thought and now it's going to manifest, and it's send them into a tailspin.
Yes.
And I would have to be like, like just hold up a little bit. It's not necessarily that every single thought that crosses our mind manifests. That would be chaos.
Right. Right.
Yeah.
No, we don't have to live in fear of every single thought that pops into our mind, but our dominant thoughts, which essentially are or become the assumptions and beliefs, are what manifest.
Yes.
So
use your thoughts as feedback. That's what the whole point of the video was. Don't be afraid of your thoughts. It's a great way to gauge what needs to be changed, what needs to be uprooted, whatever that might be.
Yes. Yes. I think that anytime there is a, what's a good word for it? Challenging title on a video. If someone doesn't sit through the whole video, they get the wrong perception. They get the wrong idea. But
Yes.
yeah.
That's
So,
okay.
yeah. So it's not that you have to live in fear of thoughts, which we both share that opinion.
Mhm.
The dominant thoughts, assumptions, beliefs.
Yes.
But
That's okay.
I knew that question was coming, Missy. I told you.
Yep. I already knew.
Yeah.
That's okay. That's okay. I'm sure. Is there a lag on your end, Kimberly? Can you still hear me okay?
Yep, I can hear you fine.
Okay, perfect.
Let's see. We're going to have a helper helping with the questions here. Me and Missy. They're coming in so slow. They're coming up slow.
Yeah, there's a little bit of a delay, so.
Yeah.
Let's see.
There we go. All right. From Richard Kingston. Not to reaffirm my circumstances, but my SP and I were back in contact, and then she blocked me out of nowhere again. But I'm seeing this as more positive movement. Could it be a purge? Well, I just want to say that I'm glad you're not getting down on yourself. I'm glad that you're looking at it as positive movement. We should always give good meaning to any situation.
Yes.
Instead of falling apart. So good on you, Richard. Very good. But could it be a purge? Well, are you working on your self-concept is what I would like to know. Because when we experience purges, see, I don't, do purges happen? I believe yes. Do they happen every single time you're working on a manifestation? It doesn't have to be that way. No. So I don't like to tell people, well, yes, it must be a purge. I don't like to do that because I don't want you to think that everything you experience, that you're going to have to be in fear of the purge. I don't want that for you. It could be nothing more than some lingering inner beliefs, assumptions that you might be currently working on, and they just haven't taken hold yet, and that they're still kicking out a little bit, like pushing out into the 3D. What do you think, Missy?
Absolutely. It's, and again, I would kind of follow up with, is it, are you working on self-concept? Where are you kind of at in your journey, right? Because everything is a reflection of you. Yeah. But, it's important to remember that, what we see on the outside it's a shadow. The 3D is literally a shadow. If you see something that comes up unwanted, it might feel like there was momentum happening and then maybe something unwanted comes up. Always remember that it's a shadow. It doesn't matter. It's when we keep tripping ourselves and reacting to it that we get kind of stuck in these cycles. But as long as you know this, and that's what we say all the time, circumstances never matter. Never matter. The 3D is a shadow. There may have been a lingering past belief that you're currently working on, and it's not going to be an issue any longer. It's already done. Nothing to worry.
Yes.
That's the kind of mentality I would take going forward.
Yes. Yes. I like that answer.
Yeah.
Oh, we got a super chat too. Okay, hold on. Let's answer Carlos G's question first, and then we'll go to the super chat. Does revision change memories of other people. If you, I think, if you revise that, I believe that when you utilize revision, that yes, it'll change everything, because people are just the reflection of you anyway in your 3D. So I say yes. That's my
100%.
Yeah.
I have personally experienced revision changing memories of other people. So yes, it is absolutely possible.
Yes, that's awesome. You know, do you have any revision stories that you can think of, any experiences you've had?
I mean, which one? Many. Any revision story? I've done, like, I am a huge proponent of revision. That was something that radically helped me to mend my life and turn things around. So massive, massive changes. I mean, we could spend the rest of the stream talking about revision. I love it so much.
Me too.
Yeah.
If anybody is new to Missy tonight, if you're just meeting Missy tonight from this live stream, she has a video on her channel that I can't think of the proper title, but it's her SP story. I can't think of your video title, but if you look for it, it's her own, like, it's a long video. It's detailed as hell about her own journey with her specific person, her husband. Yes.
Fiance.
You could, yeah, fiance. Yeah. So she even got the ring, guys. She's got the ring, okay? And she had ups and downs, breakups, makeups. She's had, of what seems to me from watching the video, she had a similar journey as I have had, which made me resonate with you, by the way. I didn't share that with you, but that is the truth. That video is mic drop worthy, and she discusses all the things that she used, you know, to help her get through those times, to realize her own manifestation power. You guys really should check out that video. Anybody out there manifesting an SP, I'm telling you, check out Missy's video about her journey.
Very long and winding journey. Thank you, by the way.
It's long, but you know what? I like long videos. I know there's people out there too. And it's not long and boring. It's long with details that you guys would benefit from. I think you should freaking watch it. I wish we had the link to it, because I would say, put that shit up here.
I don't remember the exact title. It's my specific person's story, something like that.
Yeah, it's something like that. And it's so good. It is so good. Missy, you want to know how many times I watched that? I'm too embarrassed to tell you. That's how many times. Okay? That good. Too many. I'm too embarrassed to admit the number. I'm just telling you it was a lot. Because it's good. It's really good.
I mean, I really wanted to just make sure that there, you know, I know that there's so many people going on this journey, and there's so much up and down, and I just wanted to be completely honest. And in my own experience, there were moments that were hell. I get it, you know, so really putting that out there. And then when I emphasize the circumstances don't matter, I mean, we had 2 very, very nasty breakups twice he dumped me, right?
I've been there, girl. I had the 2 breakups too. That's what I mean. Our stories are similar.
I've seen your SP story too. Yeah. And very, very similar. Holy crap.
Yeah. Maybe I'm you pushed out. No. Right?
Not you.
But no, no, I know I keep saying it, but you guys really should check out her video. I mean, because you guys keep asking me to make mine with the update of that second breakup and what I did to manifest him back, and I'm still going to do that. But in the meantime, checking out Missy's video, I think you're all going to really like that.
Thank you. Yeah, I hope you guys do. I think somebody just posted the link in there.
Good. Lisa did. Thank you, Lisa. Lisa's my girl.
Thank you, Lisa. Appreciate that. Aww.
Okay, we got a super chat from Red Hood. Does revision literally change the past? If my SP is currently married, can I revise or quantum jump as though she has never married anyone else ever before? Please elaborate if possible. Well, we all know, guys, what my opinion on anything within our reality is. I believe we are limitless beings. I think that there is nothing that we can't have. I really, really believe that. I know you feel the same, right?
Oh, 100%.
Yes.
100%.
So do I think you can literally revise the marriage or whatever it is specifically? Yeah, I do. I think revision can change anything.
Yes. Yeah. Anything. Like,
Anything.
period emphasis
Yeah.
on that part.
Yes.
Anything.
Yeah. I love that. I love when I have somebody else who feels the same way I do about revision.
Oh, it's incredible. Like that is such an amazing tool for everyone's arsenal.
Yes.
Sincerely, all of you, don't overlook revision.
No,
It's
I think people get hung up and thinking that, like we're gonna jump into a DeLorean from Back to the Future and have to drive to the past. No, you guys, just try to think of it like this. When you're utilizing revision, you're going to the memory. Now, remember, time is an illusion, but I still refer to it as your past. It's something you experienced. But you are addressing a previous memory. What's the difference of that between you remembering a Christmas when you were a kid? You can still get that memory to come up. You can maybe smell the Christmas tree. It's no difference. You can go and change anything. And I like to say, like, the ripple effect comes with the catching itself up to that revision.
Yes. 100%.
Amazing.
Yeah. I mean, if you think about like what you were saying, what is a memory? A memory is a mental image of something that invokes a feeling. It's an imaginal act.
Yes.
That's all it is.
Yes. Yes.
That's all it is. There is no past or present. Well, there's a present. There's no past or future. That's illusion.
Yes.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen the movie? Oh God, what's it called? Oh my God, with Matthew McConaughey. I talk about this movie all the time. Interstellar.
Oh. Wait. Who else was in that? I don't remember.
Oh God.
Shoot.
He was dad going in a spaceship and he goes out and he goes through dimensions.
Yes.
And there's this scene, spoiler alert, there's this scene where he is like falling through, and it's like how his daughter is discovering that he is the person behind the bookshelf giving her a message from the other dimension. But when he's falling through, before he reaches the memory of the daughter in the bookshelf, it looks like frames coming as he's falling through. And that's how I like to think of all the for a lack of a better word, like all the different choices that we could take. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm using the wrong terminology. I'm getting excited, but everything.
Analogy. Best analogy.
Yeah, isn't that what it was like? They're like picture frames of moments. You decide you want to manifest a specific person. Well, that moment is there.
Yes.
You decide you don't want that particular specific person anymore. That moment's over here. Like they're all possible outcomes is what I was trying to say.
All possibilities. Yes. That's it.
Yeah, we are limitless. There's nothing we cannot do and have. I really believe that.
100%.
Sorry, I told you I was wordy, Missy. I was wordy. I talk a lot.
I am loving this. I don't know what you're talking about. You don't gotta warn me of anything.
We're also doing this on Missy's channel on Sunday.
Yes.
I don't remember what time. Do you remember what time we're supposed to do it Sunday? Because I don't.
I believe it was the same time. It was at 8 p.m. Eastern, but just on my channel.
I like that idea, but Lanny, I can see Lanny saying no.
Nope.
Look in the chat. Pointing to the chat, right? No, she's not. He's giving us charades. I don't know.
Sign language, 7 p.m.
7 p.m. Eastern. Okay, so 6 p.m. your time, 7 p.m. my time. So 7 p.m. Sunday night, go over to Missy's channel, which is Manifest Missy Renee.
Mm-hmm.
Over there, we will be live doing the same type of shit again.
Yeah. Same thing.
Because I just wanted to say that Missy's got to take off in about a half an hour, if I'm right. Is that right?
Yeah.
Or earlier? Yes.
No, half an hour. Half an
Okay.
hour.
Missy's got to take off in about a half an hour, but don't be sad because you're just gonna miss us. We'll be back on Sunday.
Yep.
Okay.
For longer.
For longer.
I don't have anything that night, so.
Yeah, same.
Perfect.
Okay. Now Lanny has destroyed us in the chat with the questions, so we better catch up or she else.
Yeah.
All right. Laura P. I was looking for evidence in the 3D. I spiraled for days, and I'm wondering if the negative thoughts you've dwelled on necessarily manifest, like SP and 3P being happy together and other crap. And I'm going to say this, Laura. If Missy can hop in if she'd like, but I think that when Missy and I addressed Missy's video on thoughts creating, I think we kind of may have answered your question. You don't have to be in fear of thoughts. It's your dominant thoughts, your assumptions, your beliefs. I call them inner beliefs, same difference. But, but that is what manifests. So you having one sad day where you were, we'll say spiraling, having an emotional moment, you don't have to be in fear that definitely has to manifest. That's what I think. It's not your dominant thinking if you're just having an emotional moment. It's if you're marinating, like I use the terminology of, if you're marinating in shitty thoughts dominantly, most of your time is in shitty thoughts about your person. Yeah, there's a good chance those could manifest.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Agreed 100%. It's we're still humans having human experiences.
Yes.
We're going to have moments where it's a bad day. That doesn't necessarily mean that bad things are going to follow.
Right.
Where you are more often than not.
Yes. 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 Yes, Wendy Ramirez, I see your question. So basically, it's what we focus on. Yes, dominantly.
Bingo.
Yep. Ellie, what's the best way to change your focus of the old them? Is it visualizing or affirming? I do both, just more affirming than visualizing. What's the best way to change your focus of the old them? Well, if the old version is what's coming up in your mind the most, I'm first of all, I'm glad you're asking that question, because we do want to get your mind off of that, especially if you're dominantly focused on the old version, because the change happens within you first. So whenever we're recreating someone, getting them to be the version you prefer, the change of that starts with us first, or within us first. So
that's it.
Do you have what would you say to that, Missy?
Very similar thing. Like it's not the technique really that's there's no one right or wrong technique in my opinion. It's what helps you to get yourself into that state with the desired version of your person, right? That wish fulfilled, right? Whether that's visualizing or affirming or whatever that might be, right? It's just what resonates with you the best.
Yes.
And really marinating with that.
Yes. I will tell you that when I was in the midst of recreating my specific person, when the old version of him would come into my mind, and if I thought I was starting to get triggered or that I was marinating too long with that old version, there were times that I legitimately would tell myself, stop it.
Yep.
Stop it, Kim. Stop it. Do you want to create more of this? Or do you want this new lovely version that you've already created? Do you want that to be what manifests out? And sometimes it is just talking to yourself. If affirming and visualizing isn't getting you to shift your focus sometimes it's just talking yourself off the ledge, honestly.
Oh yeah. Oh, I was there many, many times.
Yes.
Literally having to have a talk with myself. Yeah.
Yes.
Big time.
And if you're interacting with your SP right now, and they're not that version yet, the idea, I feel, is to not, it's kind of a waste of time to be upset and angry at the version you're seeing right now, because we know we created it, right? What's the point of being upset about it? Granted, we're having the human experience. We're going to have human emotions. That's not what I'm saying. There's no point in staying upset, because you know you are currently doing your best to shift your focus to where it should be dominantly. He's going to conform.
Yeah.
So just trust in yourself. Do the basic bitch. Trust the process. It will work. It will.
Trust the process. Yep.
Trust the basic lame answer. Trust the process. But it does work. And I know it's frustrating when we're still seeing things in the 3D that we don't want. I know that can be very, very frustrating. But the idea is just to remind yourself, like I like to say, it's done. It's already created, right? It's already created. I always refer to out here when I'm talking within our subconscious, or the multiple realities. I say it's already created. I have nothing to worry about. I know I'm trying my best, right? I know I'm trying to focus on the right thing. It's not about beating yourself up.
No.
It's not about getting upset. It's just doing your best to get your mind off of the things you no longer want to manifest out.
Yes. Yes. Really, I know it's hard, but be gentle with yourselves.
Yes.
Be gentle with yourselves. There's going to be times, there's going to be moments where this feels tough. It feels
Yes.
overwhelming. It feels like you want to give up. Nothing's happening. We've
Yes.
all been there. Kimberly's been there. I've been there. I know.
Yes.
Be gentle with yourself. And then when you start to feel a little bit better after you've maybe got to, spiral a bit, cry, whatever you need to do, then just redirect.
Yes.
Just redirect. Get back on that horse. That's all.
Okay, we do have super chat. Hold on. I see a notification that maybe we missed a super chat, so I'm gonna look. We answered Red Hood. All right, Smiley. We didn't see that one, I don't think. Okay. Hi, SP's married. Third party because of green card and passport. He says it takes years till he gets green card and divorces. Should I affirm for him or that he gets his green card fast? I'm
trying to find that question.
Yeah. SP's married to 3
Oh,
because of green card passport. Because it takes years till he gets green card and divorces. Okay, first of all, I'm going to say right off the top, I don't care what your SP says. Who cares what your SP says to you? He's not the one controlling your reality. You are. Okay? So right from the top, let's remember who's the one with the actual creating power, not your specific person. So let's take that right off the table. Okay? What's happening right now is a circumstance and nothing more than that. I know it's not a nice one. I know it probably hurts, but it's a freaking circumstance. It's not your permanent reality, right? I think that if you start getting more dominant focus, right, on what you want to manifest, it's him here. I don't know if it's you guys being married, but it's him being with you, right? My experience is when getting rid of a third party, to drop them from your awareness.
yes.
As best as possible. I know that can be difficult when you are emotionally attached, but it's kind of like working those mental muscles again.
It is. It's working those muscles. It's getting them stronger. At first, it may feel hard. And just to add a little bit to that,
Yes.
if your person says something that is not ideal, once again, wipe that. Nope,
Yep.
doesn't matter. Doesn't need to take years. None of that. None of
Yes.
that. Don't accept that.
Yeah. Yeah. It does not matter what they say.
Mm-mm.
I realize, guys, especially if any of you who are newer to your law of assumption journey, your 3D feels very permanent, very real, solid, unchangeable. I know it feels that way, but it's bullshit. It's just a lie, illusion. It's nothing but the manifestation of your previous dominant thoughts, inner beliefs, assumptions. It's just that. It's nothing more than that. It's very easy to become tied to the 3D, but we don't have to be.
Yeah.
Any situation is changeable, I think.
Absolutely agree.
Yeah.
Absolutely. No limitations. Limitless. Limitless.
Yes, totally limitless. So as far as you affirming for him or affirming for him or affirming that he gets his green card fast, I honestly, in your situation, I would be going right to that end. What is the end goal you want with your specific person? That's what you should be focusing on. Everything else in the middle, remember how I tell you guys, I say out of the cooking pot, I say keep your hands out of the cooking pot. Your subconscious mind, which Missy I refer to as the universe, your subconscious, your universe up there, right? It doesn't need our help bringing about your manifestation. Your job is to think of your desire, right? What's your desire? And you focusing on the having of that.
Bingo.
All the in between is not your job. We are not invited to the how party, right?
Not our job. Not our job. And that's a relief, right?
Yeah, it should be. And remember, guys, that sometimes when things aren't the way we like in the 3D, always keep in mind that if you are keeping your focus on the thing you're trying to manifest, the thing you want to experience, remember, give things some time to play out. You know, things will play out in a natural, like I say, natural, logical, believable bridge of incident.
Yes.
What
Yes.
we're not in charge of is what those incidents are. So try to tell yourself this is nothing more than just a board on your bridge. Nothing more than that. You don't need to give it any more focus.
Oh, that's perfect. Yeah.
Yeah.
You are good
I'm
at
an
analogies. I
analogy
love
girl.
that.
I love to give analogies.
But it's true. It's absolutely true. It's just one piece of the bridge. That's it.
Yeah.
That's it.
Okay, and we got another one from Red Hood. So thank you very much, Red Hood. It says, so both of you are saying, I can literally, I'm doing the voice of Red Hood. I don't know who Red Hood is, but I'm giving the voice. Okay? I can literally revise the past as though she has never been married before. I can quantum jump into a universe where I am the first person to propose and marry her. And my answer is we are limitless beings. There's nothing we can be doing. I know some of you are very stuck on the time factor, meaning past, present, future. I know that. I know that's a concept that some of y'all want to stay married to time. I get it. But I would like you to be divorced from time.
Separate.
Okay? Yes. Separation from time. I am saying, yes, revision is the most remarkable tool available to us.
Yes.
So yeah, do I think you can go back and change the fact that she was married, proposed to, whatever the scenario is with her? Yeah, I do. I think it's possible with revision. I do.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. You can literally go back to any timeline and move. Doesn't matter. And you're right. It feels like this time thing and this whole 3D reality is so set and fixed, no changing, but it's all illusion.
Yes. Total illusion. You know, I've said on my channel before, like, you know, once you know the law of assumption, once you are awake, I feel we never, ever have to experience anything we don't want ever again. If something shows up we don't like it, revise that shit. We do not have to accept anything. We are operant powers of our reality. Bask in your God force, your God-like source. Bask in it. We have the right to be happy. We have the right to experience the lives we want.
Yes, that's the whole reason we're here. Our desires are meant to be experiences.
Yes.
We are literally meant to experience our desires.
Yes.
Allow it.
Yes.
Dwell in it.
Yes. You know, a lot of us have grown up in various religions, you know, and I'm not going to talk about any specifically. I'm just saying we were brought up, most of us, with a lot of human rules. Mm-hmm. And time is one of them. We've been under like this prison of letting life happen to us. Yep. I feel as soon as you know the law of assumption, and I know you agree, that's it. Those chains are off. We are out of the prison cells of the human man world. We have the ability to access anything we want now, honestly.
100%.
So if you're someone who hasn't experienced love, if you're someone who's dying to manifest money, now you know how to do it. Now you know how to access it. There's nothing you can't have. Nothing. I get freaking passionate, Missy. I get passionate.
I love it. I love that energy. More of that. More of that.
Yeah.
A freaking man.
All right. So I think I got all the super chats. Pretty sure I have. Okay. I'm pretty sure I have. My moderators, if I have missed any, you know what to do. Please put it in the chat. Because I'm watching for you guys anyway. Okay. I sometimes miss things because I get talking so much, Missy. I get so distracted with my talking that I miss shit all the time. Thank God my moderators are saints because they guide me through my live stream. Thank God for them.
Oh yeah, no, it can get it can snowball and get lost. Yes. I totally get it.
All right, let's see. Okay, we better catch up with Lanny's chat. She's got a bunch in there we better get to. Okay. My SP didn't want me because I dated someone we worked with. Can I revise that I never met or dated that person? How do I do that? Okay. Okay, let me just say this. You know what, Missy? I keep taking over everything. I'm sorry. If you want. Out of habit, I'm just like,
no. Please, by all means.
I promise I will take over Sunday. I promise.
That is okay. I mean, you say it. I mean, mic drop. You say it so well. Like it's absolutely true. I already know what you're about to say. Go for it. It's true.
Okay. All right. So I think this is LK. Okay. I know it probably upset you when your specific person was upset with you. Okay. Because you dated somebody else. If your true wish is to go back and revise that you never dated that other person, listen, it's your reality. You do what you want. But truthfully, what the hell are we going to do that for? I'm going to give you a C-. Do I got to grade these comments tonight, guys? What do you want to do that for? Hell no. Your SP is not the boss of your reality. You are. I'm giving you a C-, okay? C-. I'm not going to fail you tonight. But listen, who gives a shit what your specific person says? They're not your boss, darling. You revise their attitude. How about that? You revise their shit opinion about you dating somebody else. Let's revise that. Right? Sometimes I grade them on their comments, just so you know, Miss.
Beautifully said. Beautifully said. It's true. It's true. We need to always remember. There's never a power outside of us. Nobody
Yes.
has that, control over us ever.
Correct. So if you want to know how to revise, I would like to help you revise your SP shitty attitude. I think we will help you do that. Okay. Missy, when you utilize revision, how do you do it? I'm going to tell you, I do it scripting. It's easier for me.
Yeah,
The mental picture comes up when you're scripting. That's what I
yeah,
focus on. It's easier for me.
absolutely.
How do you do revision?
So I do revision in the state akin to sleep. It's
Yep.
essentially SATs. I
And visualization.
imagine,
Yep.
whether it's a visualization or sometimes even just hearing a conversation, like if it was a fight or some kind of conversation, a phone call, I'll
Yep.
just imagine it going completely the different direction, right? Instead of hearing the bad news, I heard the good news. Period.
See, I think that's helpful to anybody who doesn't like to script, because I do. That's my preferred way of doing it. I will give you the rundown of what I do. Missy utilizes either hearing the conversation, like you said, hearing it the new way, but you do it more than once.
It really depends. Like one session, or
yeah, is it like one night and you're done, or do you?
For most of the time, Now, I'll say that if maybe the next day you still have that old memory,
Yes.
old story coming up to you, go back and do it again. It kind of it depends on just how much of an impact it had.
Yes.
How much of the reaction that took place. Sometimes you just do it once, and that's it.
Yeah, I think it depends on the memory. It depends on the memory.
Depends on the memory. Yeah.
I usually say this. I am someone who likes to write, though.
Yeah.
So it's just for me. I enjoy the writing.
Yeah. Oh,
I
love it.
Yeah, I like to write something that identifies to me the old story. So to me, it'll just be in a sentence. I don't really write any of the details of the old story down. I just write, I don't know, SP broke up with me, blah, blah, blah. Out of a ritual, because I can be a bitch, I like to put a X through that memory that I'm getting rid of. But that's my ritualistic thing, right?
Oh, I love that.
From there, I will rewrite the memory through scripting to my benefit. So if it was like the SP coming to my house and doing the breakup, I would say SP came to the house and brought me roses, told me he loved me, something like that. So for this person, LK, I would say, the day your SP brought up the fact that they had a problem with that other work friend, I would say maybe something instead, like they came up and just told you how friggin' sexy you were, okay, and that they're totally in love with you. And I would rewrite it. I would reread it as soon as I wake up in the morning and right before I go to sleep.
Yes.
Right before that, I'd like to twice a day. It's just, I feel for anyone who feels they struggle with visualizing, this is another approach to it to get the picture in their mind, because
100.
You're focusing, right? And I say, okay, I see Lanny. To reread that for a minimum a week. If after a week doing it twice a day, that's my remedy. If the new memory is what is coming up, good, you're done.
Yeah.
If the old memory is still continuing to come up, then we need to do it another week.
Yeah, that's fantastic. Absolutely. That's how, and I teach people kind of the same thing. Like how a lot of times I get people ask, like, how do you know that the revision worked, or how do you know that it's stuck?
Yeah.
Well, kind of check in with yourself.
Yes.
Like, does the old memory come up? Well, like when you think about kind of what happened, what pops up first, new or old? If it's the old memory, how do you react to it? If it's still the old memory and there's still a strong reaction, go back and do it again.
Yes, go back and do it. Yep. Basically, I say the same thing. So, LK, that's what I suggest to you. I would revise that, and remember your power. Work on your self-concept. Remember who you are. Remember, it's your reality. You're the one creating. This is your world. You decide what happens. You decide what your SP likes. You do. Okay?
Don't accept anything less. Don't
Yes.
accept it.
Okay, we got another super chat. So we're going to read that from Jasmine Love. Thank you very much. Can y'all speak on money self-concept? Thank you. Yes, we can.
Yeah.
Manifesting money, and first of all, I'm glad you brought up that people have, I think, different self-concept, different mindsets, and it's per area. You can have a self-concept love relationships. You can have a different self-concept for money. So you could be rocking, right? You could be rocking life in your love department, but have a terrible relationship with money.
Yep.
But it's the way to manifest money is absolutely no different than manifesting a specific person, manifesting good health, manifesting a new job. It's totally the same.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know about on your channel, Missy, but I know that I get a lot in my comments, not necessarily from this person, so this is not me pointing a finger at you, sweetie, but I will have people say, "Can you talk more about money? I want to know more about money. Can you tell me how to manifest money?" Yes, I can. A specific person is what I'm asked the most about, truthfully.
Right.
But there's no different way to manifest anything. It's all done the same.
Yeah.
So if you're watching videos about a specific person and you want, look at Jasmine Love is saying, yes, it's me. If you're watching a video about a specific person and you're getting frustrated because you were hoping we would talk about money or something else, how we're telling you to manifest a person is literally no different.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's the same tools at your fingertips for both. There's really it feels different, but it's not.
Right. Yeah. The law works the same across the board of all things.
So yeah, now as far as like, all right, so generic money affirmations feel nothing to me. So all right, so I would say this. I would say you need to sit with yourself and really think to yourself, what are your thoughts about money? What are you getting upset about? What is going on in your reality right now with you and your finances? What are those things? And then we can work from there. Because those are the identifiers of what your self-concept is with money. So for example, I had a negative relationship with money. I had the mindset or the self-concept that I was terrible with money. I was terrible with it. Terrible. I had to work on, no, I'm awesome with money. I'm great with money. I had to see myself as someone who was bringing money in, right? The money was flowing to me easily. I would tell myself that money was easy for me to manifest. I am fantastic with money, blah, blah, blah. Whatever resonates with you wording wise. And that's what I would try to see myself as, is someone with zero money issues.
Yep.
But do you see it's no different than manifesting that a specific person. It's sitting with yourself, figuring out what you're struggling with, and then choosing to start focusing on and seeing yourself as that person where money is snap, crackle, pop easy for you.
Yeah. Start dismantling those limitations. The first thoughts that come up around money, the negative thoughts around money,
yes,
begin to really kind of just like take them apart. And
yes.
And say, nope, not accepting this, not accepting this. I know I had a very similar, like I grew up dirt poor.
Yep.
Same kind of concept with money, struggle with it most of my life. Yep. And then finally, when I kind of really started to sit down and realize that, the beliefs that I had surrounding money, it was like one thing that really helped me too was really kind of taking it apart. Like, for example, one was I have to work really hard to make money. And I sat with that for a minute and I thought, is that really true? Because there's people that don't work hard at all. Like there's passive income. Like you're literally making money in your sleep. So clearly it's not true that you have to work really hard for money. That's just not a truth. And it kind of dawned on me that this is this isn't a truth that I have to carry anymore.
Yes.
That helped me personally.
Yeah.
Doing things like that.
So hopefully that answered your question. Hopefully. And I think we have one more super chat, and then I think Missy is going to probably have to depart. Oops, hold on. Me and my boyfriend are great, but he has a girlfriend who they've been friends forever. She's overly friendly, and to be honest, makes me uncomfy. I'm scared. I've been marinating. I love that you're using my terminology. Okay. You're being too hard on yourself, first of all. Okay. I'm rereading it. Me and my boyfriend are great, but he has a girlfriend who they've been friends forever. She's overly friendly, and to be honest, okay. So listen, although the friend is not necessarily a full-blown third party, we can treat it like a third party. The idea is to remove that person from your awareness so that she can phase on out of your awareness, right?
Mm-hmm.
I feel guilty. I feel like I've taken over everything. Missy, you go ahead and answer that one.
No, you're fine. This is your stream. This is your stream.
I feel guilty.
Oh, no, but I mean, like what we were saying earlier about third parties, I know that again, this it feels so difficult at times to, not have them pop up in our awareness 24/7. But the key with third parties, just like anything else, when it comes to something you don't want, you take your focus away from it. You take your focus away from it.
Yes.
And really building up that muscle. At first, yeah, it seems like they're just like it's almost constant. Like I can't get it out of my head. I can't get it out of my head. Trust yourself and trust your power that yes, you can. Yes, you can. You keep working that imaginal muscle. Go straight to the just go straight in. You and your person. There's nobody else. There's nothing.
Yes.
There is nothing else. Nothing. And she will begin to no longer be any kind of thorn in your side, for lack of better words.
Exactly. Okay, hold on one second here. I'm gonna hold on. Okay, I'm gonna do this. I know Missy has to go. Missy's gotta get on a flight. She's taking off.
I'm going. Leaving on a jet plane.
Yes. Now, Sweet Warrior. Okay, I saw your super chat. I got it. I screenshotted it. We are going to end this live here so Missy can take off. I want to get off this platform. I'm going to come back on live by myself from my phone like usual. Sweet Warrior, join me back over on YouTube on the live. Give me about 10 minutes. I will answer your question first. Okay? So I will get your question. Okay.
Oh,
this has been fun.
I love this.
Yeah, this was good.
This. Yeah, this is really good. This is really good. And Sunday,
I see it. I don't know.
Moderator saying something in the corner. What?
Yeah.
Hang on 2 seconds.
Yeah. Hold on, guys. Hold on. Yeah. Okay. So, guys, we're gonna say goodbye to Missy because Missy's gotta get on a jet plane and take off on us. Give me. I want to say, Missy, thank you for being here. This was fun.
This has been wonderful. This has been wonderful. And everybody in the chat, you are all super sweet. Much love to all of you. I cannot wait to do this on Sunday.
Me too. And I think that even after Sunday, we should do this again.
Yeah.
Do it again.
Oh yeah. Oh no, this is not the last you've heard of me. Don't worry.
No, hell no. So everybody remember to come over to Missy's channel on Sunday at 7 p.m. Eastern time. Okay? We're gonna be there, we're gonna be live. I won't hoard all the questions. I'll let Missy answer questions because it's her channel.
No worries. No, this is your stream. This is no worries. No worries. And you can, I mean, you're spot on. You're nailing it.
Yeah.
I don't have anything to say. I'm like, damn, well said.
Thanks, man. All right. Okay, guys. So, like I said, look for my live. I'm going to come back live in about 10-15 minutes. Sweet warrior, make sure you come back over because I'm going to get your question. I'll get your super chat. Okay. So we'll see you guys. Love y'all. See y'all in 15 minutes.
Take care. Bye.
Bye.